Hey guys, we are here in Tennessee, a little town called Newport. You can see our ridge line, our relatively new truck we got. Using it up in these ridges here in Tennessee. As you can see, we are at a tiny home community, and we're gonna probably have a second video about this community, but we are staying here tonight. It's a Air BnB. We're staying at this unit. Now this is called an Incredibox. This is 8 foot by 16 feet. I didn't do the math, but that's less than 160 square feet, of course. But these are manufactured right next door by Incredible Tiny Homes. And I believe this development is called Tiny House Town or something like that, or Tiny Town. The owner of the factory, they make about 5 tiny homes a day. They make these metal tiny homes that you see. Any here you see in this video that are wooden are not made here. They're made in Kentucky by the Amish, and then they're purchased by the people that own the factory, and then they resell them and put some touches on them. But this is the unit we're in, and we're gonna go inside and tour it. But the community has several different mini communities within it. They got one area called the beach, which is got palm trees, which you can just barely, if you look over that orange Incredibox, you'll see some palm trees. Then there's an area called the Grove, and I believe we're in the Grove, I'm not sure. And then across that way a little ways are a couple more streets, and that's called something else. You're gonna have to forgive me for that. Let's just take a quick walk around the outside. You can see this is metal construction. These are set up and designed by Incredible Tiny Homes, and I'll put a link to their website on the description, in the description. But I'm getting a little glare there, but you've got these windows that these appear to be aluminum windows, and each one's set up to hook up to power and local water. And you can see people personalize these things. There's a orange one and a white one and a pink one, and well, that's actually a gray, and I'm trying not to get that guy's license plate in the video, but he's got a pink door, and then the pink one has just a plain white door. I thought it had a gray door, but anyway, there's some colors, dark gray and like a red. When people personalize these things, they'll build little steps, or they'll build a porch, something like that. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there with the tarp underneath, but it's just a community of people that are living tiny and doing their thing. So that one, I believe, is a wooden one that's made by the Amish, the next door unit. I'm shooting right into the sun, so I apologize for that. But let's go inside, take a look around, and you can see we've got a normal full-size 9-pane. All right, I'm inside the tiny home, and Tammy's in here with me. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, how are you?
She can help give a tour around, but these come pretty much plain, set up like this, without all the decorations, decor, and things. The painting and wallpaper has all been done by the owners, and the way they've set it up is totally customizable. You can set it up any way you want. Basically, it's what you get is an open room here that can be used for your living and your bed. This is sort of like a day bed set up. It's a double bed, and her and I are gonna have fun squeezing on that tonight. But this has the kitchen area here. It's very small. It doesn't come with a cooktop. I think some of the newer Incrediboxes, they can put you a little cooktop in the counter there, but these folks have got a portable convection, or is that, what do you call this? This is
just a portable hot plate cooktop.
Yeah, just
It's
portable.
nothing
It's not
fancy.
induction or anything like
Right.
that. Okay. And then they've matched their wallpaper inside their panels of their drawers and cabinets and along this wall. So that's kind of a neat look. Like I said, outside you get all the windows. The company put these cheap looking lights. Tammy was saying those are $9 lights. Yeah, they're probably $15, $20 builder lights at Lowe's.
Yeah.
But furnishings are like pretty nice for the most part, except for some of the lights. But they're just saying
this is a $25,000 home, so you know
you get what
have
you
to
get.
customize it, and it looks like they did a really good job of decorating. They're
Yeah.
beautiful. They have a beautiful taste.
And they put their TV here so you can watch it from the day bed or your bed, whichever one you're using. Now this is the, like I said outside, 16 by 8. And that, I told you I couldn't do the math outside, but 16 times 8 is 128 square feet. So that is serious tiny living. But they also make a 8 by 20, and what that does is gives you more space between this counter and into this room. And their new design is enough room extra here. It's an extra 4 feet. You can put a desk. You can have a little bit bigger of a dining area. Basically, your dining here is done by taking this countertop and lifting it up. And now the owner has put all this on a rolling cart so you can move it out of the way. But you flip that up and then you've got 2 stools, and 2 people can comfortably dine around that around that area.
I would probably I'd probably buy some of those cafe shutters and put up here to block off the owner's things, in an accordion pattern up here.
Yeah.
That would be really pretty to block all this the storage off.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
that's
It'd be a
really
good idea.
that's really a loft for storage, extra
Yes.
storage. Like if you've got winter clothes, and it's summertime and you want to put your winter clothes up, using the totes is a good idea. They fit very nicely, but you can organize your storage and everything. You'd have to have some type of ladder or something to climb up there. I
I
wouldn't.
understand why they didn't put a curtain up there, because number one, I don't think you can buy a tension rod that long, a shower tension rod. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
that's
they
8
make
foot.
that size. Do you
That's
think
8.
they do? Or
I don't think they do. That's 8 foot. You can.
if they don't, then you definitely have to do like an accordion style.
Well, I mean, what you could do is put a board halfway. If you just wanted a tension rod, you could put a board up halfway that's like that divides that, and then put a tension rod a 4 foot from one side, a 4 foot to the other.
Right.
You could do that, but I'm with you. I think the shutters would be more classy.
Isn't it really cute how they did the inserts with the wallpaper inside these what do you call these, Quaker cabinets?
Yeah, and those are soft closed drawers too.
Oh, are they nice?
Yeah, those are really nice cabinets they
But
put
I
in.
just think it's pretty awesome because that gives it something extra. The pools and this, it's just really pretty. The decor.
They did it on this wall as well.
Kudos to the owner.
Now, I'm not 100% sure what this booger is. It's a WFCO. I'm thinking this may be something to do with the heating system or electrical panel.
No, there is no heating system in this unit.
Okay, so this one doesn't come with the
this
heat.
unit, they just use a portable, small little heater.
Okay. So it's a portable heater. And it doesn't come with air conditioning either for the $25,000 price. These folks have just put a window air conditioner in here. We came in, it was pretty hot.
But now it's feeling really nice.
What is it outside today? 80, close to 80? 86, 82,
Yeah,
80,
80,
something like that.
Yeah.
And we came in, it's a little warm in here. I'd say it's probably pushing 90
It
couple.
was. But now all of a sudden it's
When-
just so cool, really fast.
It wasn't 5 minutes ago we
This
turned on the
little
air conditioner. So, I
And
mean,
y'all know that's only what, is that a 3,000 or a 5,000 BTU? So
yeah, that's tiny. That's
that
probably
pushes
5,000.
This whole thing, and you know those things don't cost anything for the electric.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Now this unit comes with, they've put a panel here,
For
but
the hot water.
there's your hot water heater. And to me, that looks like maybe a 25 gallon. You could probably read it on there. I'm too short to look up and read.
19.
Yeah, 20 gallon,
Uh-huh.
basically.
good
Yeah,
enough for
yeah,
a
yeah.
shower.
And right there, that is electrical connections in that box.
Oh, okay. So it's like an electrical panel, but it's
Yeah.
prettier.
Yeah, it's
The
nicer
black
than
is
having
so
a
much prettier.
gray box. And the folks they put a little
their
coat
coats
tree
and
here.
things. That's
And now with this unit, you have enough room here to do a couple of things. And I'm going to walk through discussion Tammy and I had earlier. When we walked in, we were a little confused about the cooking situation because the owners have on the rolling cart just a toaster oven. And then in the drawers, I think they have a small single slice toaster.
And there is no washer and dryer, so
Yeah.
they would have to rely on walking down the street to. I think this particular community has a little
Community laundry.
community laundry. Yes.
And I'm not sure if that's paid or comes with it, but
Well, you probably have to put quarters in there, right?
probably. And we couldn't find this cooktop, and it was buried under the sink.
But that's
And
okay.
we finally
because
found it.
so.
But what we were talking about is if you're going to have a dorm style fridge, why not just put a microwave up here?
Right.
Or if you don't use microwaves, believe in microwaves, whatever your situation may be, you could potentially move that toaster
Right.
oven
Oh yeah, the toaster.
and
oven on
put it
top.
here.
That would be nice.
Either way, they're using it right now for storage for coffee and paper towels and things like that, like you see, dusters. And then I guess the next section here is
The restroom.
we're going to go into the restroom. If I can find the light,
nice.
I should have lit everything up.
Right.
But in here, this is a 36-inch shower, 36 by 36. It's a little short if you're super tall, but I'm not very tall. I'm 5'3", and I've got at least 11 inches before my head hits the ceiling. So it'd be comfortable for somebody 6 foot, 6'2", something like that. But after that, it would probably get a little head bumpy. There's your toilet, full regular size toilet. There's me in the mirror. They've got, of course, all your amenities, trash can, plunger, all that fun stuff over there. Decorated some really nice things, towel bar. Got a rack here for towels and washcloths. And there's the bath mat and the shower curtain. The only drawback I have to this unit is your privacy for your bathroom. If you've got guests over or something like that, this does not have a door. You have to use either a shower curtain,
And it's see-through.
and that was kind of see-through.
I guess it doesn't matter because it's usually not a place for guests.
Right. But if you just have somebody coming to visit and somebody has to use the restroom, it could be a little awkward.
You'll have to meet at a restaurant.
Yeah, meet at a restaurant or something like that.
Or if you live in the tiny home community, you just eat outside or meet outside.
Or go back to your own place and use the restroom. But you can see they put up some nice shelves and filled up some books and things. Airbnb wise, I think this is great. And as far as your choice on tiny living, I mean 128 square feet.
Right.
It feels like it's more than 128 square feet, but I'm sure after a while being in here, it might feel a little cramped. I don't know.
Right. Well, to me, it reminds me of like a hotel room.
Yeah.
It's very similar to a hostel room in a hostel.
And the other thing I do notice here is there's really not a place for your clothing other than the storage up top.
Right.
because we're here in suitcases, so we're just going to plop the suitcase down and open it up and get what we need in the morning, and our toiletry bag and all those fun things. But if you had storage up here, which you do, but if you're going to use it for your regular wardrobe, you're going to have to access it a little easier.
There's one more idea I have for up there. Instead of having those container bins up, you can go show and still instead of me.
Well, everybody wants to see your beautiful face.
Hello.
And your wonderful haircut.
But anyway, instead of having those bins and things up there, they could buy some really beautiful larger baskets and line baskets up there, because it would go really well with this boho interior. What do you think?
Yeah, be nice.
I think that would be great.
But I mean, you can see they've got shelves, they've got glasses, bowls, your dishes here. Pantry, you've got a little space under there. You could do something with the drawers, but they filled all that up. You could use the rolling cart for pantry. They've put games and things like that on there. But if you're going to eat here and live here, you're going to have some space for pantry. So you would probably have to put some more shelves up, do some things like that, and maybe even just bolt a cabinet to the wall to use for storage, for pantry, or even clothing. You can maybe, this is a good space. I mean, that's probably 4 foot between the edge of that and the edge of that. Now, if you're going to use this flip up countertop, you're not going to be able to put a cabinet from floor all the way up, but from midways up a little ways, you could definitely put a couple cabinets on that wall. Use one for your pantry and one for your wardrobe. You know, or you could potentially put a rod in here if you're not going to use this for storage, and hang some clothes in this area. Either way, but we had talked about, you could even fit a smaller, like almost a mobile home type fridge in this area if you wanted to fill this completely up, and that would be fine. But either way you go, they're just using the dorm style fridge, which is fine for 2 people. And being here in this area in Newport, you're close to several grocery stores, and you don't have to worry a lot about getting food. And they put this is that plastic metal looking.
It looks neat though.
Yeah, in the ceiling, and it looks really neat. And they carry the wallpaper on around this side. Now, another thing we did today, we toured Incredible Tiny Homes, and I'm stuttering because I'm trying to get the name exactly right. But we toured their model home lot,
right,
which has a mix of the Amish built from Kentucky and the ones that they do. Now, they do a lot of these metal type, and you can see if you look closely the rivets, and this is metal. And I can show you that it's metal because bright little idea for some extra storage.
Oh wow!
All you gotta do is stick magnets everywhere if you
That's awesome.
want to do that. These are even magnets. These towel holders.
Neat.
So a lot of magnet.
Then that's pretty neat that they didn't take. You know what? Here's another creative thing for the owners, and I know they're probably going to watch this video, and hi. But anyway, they could get those nice little circular spice containers that are magnetic, and
pop
stick
them right
on
up
here,
there.
And I think it would be nice.
Yep, that'd be cool.
Uh-huh.
Now they've installed some privacy sheets or whatever you want to call it over some of the windows, because the sun is wanting really to come through that window right now. And over here on the front door, they did the same thing. And of course, you got your smoke detector. But I'm just saying, this is a metal unit. Incredible Tiny Homes are the ones that build the metal units. They also take a Connex box, as I call it, or a freight box, whatever. I mean, there's many different names of those things, like a shipping container. And they build those into tiny homes as well. And you can get them with just a door on one end, or one unit we saw today had a sliding door in this end and a regular door on that end. And they're spacious. And we met a couple that's buying one, right?
Right.
And they're from South Florida, and they're moving up here.
Were they buying the shipping container, or were they buying something else?
He told me he's buying the shipping container.
Oh, okay.
But Incredible Tiny Homes owns several acres around here. They own an area they call the Mountain, and then they own an area called the Creek. And they're partnering with a company in
Don't pan too fast.
Huntsville, Alabama, that has some land, and they develop all this land, and then they put the tiny homes on them. And there's some requirements they have. You pay lot rent, you pay what's called a key fee and things like that, and you pay cash for your tiny home. And they have tiny homes, what we saw today, ranging from as low as $25,000 to as high as, what was that, 107 for the huge one?
Yeah.
So all different shapes, all different sizes, and like I said, metal or wood.
They have a little bit for everybody, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And
Including people that can't climb stairs. There's a couple units that actually has bedrooms and a loft. Maybe if you have grandchildren, for the loft, and a bedroom for yourself that's private, because this is more like a studio unit.
yeah, because everything's open. You don't have your bedroom / living room is open to the rest of the house. And unless you're just having a little camp out night with your grandchildren and you threw maybe a little mattress or two on the floor, a little small crib mattress or something, this is not ideal for really anybody but one or two people.
Right.
But some of the units have a loft as the master bedroom, not like this. It's got stairs and things like that. Some of the units have.
And slow so people don't get dizzy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I try to do that, but and then some of the units have just a single floor with a bedroom downstairs, and some units have both. So when we toured, the only negative thing was they told us we could not videotape. They said,
Yes.
take as many pictures as you want, you just can't videotape. And I do not know why, because any videos you put up, you're just
An advertisement.
advertising for them for free.
And not only that, but not saying anything bad about Incredible Tiny Homes videographer, but I don't think the videos really do them justice.
Yeah, their units are
Because
nicer.
they're so much nicer than what the videos show.
Yeah, yeah.
I always look at the videos like, oh, question mark about this floor plan
Yeah.
after watching their videos, but I think their videography needs a little bit of tweaking to be just a little bit more professional.
Now, I know that they are making a Incredibox, and I think it's in the 20-foot unit. If you look closely, and I'm not doing this justice, but the ceiling here is taller than over here. It slopes down. And that, of course, helps with rain and snow and all that stuff. But because you don't want a flat roof on these things. But I believe their 8x20 unit, they have actually started as an option. You can put a loft across here and put maybe a twin or double bed up there. I think we saw a video of that the other day.
Personally, with all these cool looking screws that look like rivets everywhere showing the ceiling, not fast pan. Now you just made
I just went too high. Sorry,
people.
You're bouncing.
But you can take this this look and design it around aviation and really turn it into something cool, hip, and modern. You know, aviation style, and maybe even add an aviation ceiling fan there, and then overhead storage that looks like airplanes.
Yeah, yeah.
Pardon me. Sorry about that. There we go.
But anyway, we're going to have a second video. And this is kind of the surprise stuff we were alluding to in our other videos, was about more tiny home information. But we're going to have a second video. And because of their regulations, it's just going to be basically a slideshow of all their tiny homes that we saw on their sales lot, how much they cost, pictures of the floor plans and the prices, and then we'll link their YouTube and their website in the description of that video. I'm not going to do it on this video, but this one is just more about us and the Airbnb and how we're enjoying it and what we think of it, and not so much about incredible tiny homes. So, what are you doing, a sprinkler?
No, like the overhead compartments are located.
Yeah. In the case of an emergency, locate your nearest emergency exit, which is right there.
And the oxygen mask will drop from the ceiling.
Put it on yourself first, and then your child or
Right.
your neighbor if they need help.
Oh, wait. The seats can come apart to be a flotation device.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this. We'll put this video up as soon as we can. This is coming from our phone, and Incredible Tiny Homes. We'll probably get to that one when we get back from our trip, because it's going to take a lot of editing with all the information we're going to try to put in it. But like I say, you can get lots here. You can.
So fast.
Oh, I'm going pretty slow. My arm's getting tired
It
though.
tends to make me drunk with videos. Like when I go to edit, I have to edit about half of it out. So
Because I go too fast.
Yeah, so we don't get all dizzy.
But the anyway, they have lots. They have a couple areas they're developing. They have one area in Alabama. Newport, Tennessee, if you've never been, is a neat little town. Some old historic buildings, some railroad action going on like we love. Not too far from our favorite hobo. He lives
Right, hobo
just up
shoestring.
the road
Shout
about
out.
30 miles.
Shout out. Not saying that we have a better channel, because your channel is by far better than ours at this point. But
And also,
yeah, shout out.
you want to
Shout
tell
out to Vivian of Vivian's Van Adventures. We were so happy to get to meet her today and hang out with her at her place that she has some crochet items
she's at Roscoe's
on
Treasures.
sale. I didn't know if we were allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at
Maybe
Roscoe.
next
Her booth. She has a booth at Roscoe's
Right.
in Newport.
Newport, Tennessee.
And we went there, and I'll show you in a short or something some of the goodies we picked up. But we got to meet her in person, and that was amazing because we watch her videos regular and love her to death. And such a sweet lady to meet her in person. She felt bad today. She's got a little bit of a bronchitis or something going on, and felt bad about keeping her too long, but it was really great to meet her.
We're going to pray for her because she really needs our prayers.
But it was awesome. We got to meet her and talk to her for probably a good hour, and she was really nice. We brought her some yarn and things like that we weren't using, and then we had a present for her little doggy Sammy.
Yes.
So maybe he'll enjoy it. Well, this is the last look around at the tiny house, and we're going to stay here the night, and we update you in a short how we liked it. And then pretty soon we'll get the Incredible Tiny Homes tour video up, probably early next week, and we hope you enjoy that one as well. And if you like this content, what are they supposed to do?
Like, share, and subscribe, please.
What was that?
Like, share, and subscribe, please.
And take it easy.
Yes, and take the fast way home. Vroom, vroom.
We'll see you guys.
Bye.